There's something that has been on my chest for a long time, and I got to get it off my chest. All right. Let me tell you something about the devil that people don't know. And for those of you that feel uncomfortable, I'm not talking about the devil as in terms of an entity, but just as an analogy or reference, right? So for like bad things and things we're not supposed to do. Okay. So let's say you make a decision this year. Okay. I am about to get in shape. Oh, I'm about to be shredded. I'm about to start eating healthy. No more bad eating. I'm about to be on my A game. Okay. All right. So the devil look at you, and remember, when I say the devil, he's always lurking in your mind. It's that voice that constantly keep telling you to make the choice that you know is not going to help you. Ooh. And so you know what you're supposed to do. Okay. You start the first day, omelet in the morning on your A game. Maybe you start with oats, okay? You on your A game. And those type of people, which I've been there before, you grab your big 1 liter bottle of water. You on your A game. You about to be healthy. You go to the gym. You embodying the consciousness. Yes. You about to be on it. And then what happens is this, right? I find it so interesting and fascinating. The devil's like, okay, you think you got this. All right, let's go. First day, bang, bang. You go to work, go to the gym, A game. All right. All of a sudden, you start feeling very sore. And so by the 5th day, the following week, you skip a day or two, all right? One of your friends, colleagues, family members order some pizza. You look at it, you're like, it's not a big deal. And I'm going to go back to the gym. Let me grab some pizza, all right? The following day, you come to find out you still haven't recovered really good yet. Not yet. And so they order some more food, McDonald's. And then this roller coaster keep going. On and on, you find yourself back to the point where you started, where you were trying to get in shape. This is something that happens all the time. And so what am I really saying today? It is very important that you become mindful. It's so important. You got to guard your mind, right? There's voices. When you go on social media, there's pendulums everywhere. There is politics, sports, this, baseball, basketball. Like all of these things are calling for attention, pulling on your mind to spend so much energy in that area of your life. And if that area of your life is not going to help you, you're going to find yourself never accomplishing anything you want. This is why lately I've been talking about this whole future self concept and how important it is to have a great idea of who you want to become, right? And so if I have a great idea of who I want to become by the end of 2024, right? Let's say December 2024, then I am very mindful. If I know what I want to become, then it's also a lot easier for me to craft what I need to do on a consistent basis. I'm able to completely eradicate lesser goals. Like I'm not focusing my time like 3-4 hours watching a TV show when I know I could be spending time writing my newsletter or working on the podcast episode. Like, do you see what I'm saying? This is something that you have to become aware of. Guard your mind, because if you do not become mindful of your day, the devil will be looking for you. Right? It's always lurking in your mind. It will get you doing things you know you're not supposed to do. And eventually, if you accumulate a lot of the things you are doing that is not going to get you to the places and the things you desire for your future, you're going to have to pay a debt. Your future self will have to pay that debt. Okay. And usually your future self will not be ready to pay that debt. So become more mindful. If you take on a new mantle, a new habit, an embodiment of a new consciousness or who you want to become, that is not thinking like because you had so much motivation to start that you will always have that motivation. The devil is coming. He's going to try to trick you to become who you've been, right? Because it's a lot easier to maintain the old habits, right? One of my favorite quotes is actually by T.D. Jakes, and he said, "Do not let the habits of my past stop me from this metamorphosis." Again, there's a part of your brain where I like to label, for the sake of this conversation, the devil is pulling on you. It's calling on you to become who you've been. Guard your mind, be alert, but most importantly, have a great idea of who you want to become so those other pendulums are not pulling you, right? If you become mindful, maybe you probably shouldn't be watching this video. Now listen, click the subscribe button right now. Click the damn subscribe button before you get out of here, okay? But ultimately, you are being pulled all the time. And if you don't guard your mind, you'll find yourself spending 4 hours, like 4 hours on social media. That's wild. That's wild. All right. Like a lot of us don't think about it. If you spend 4 hours on social media and you can't really come up with a very concise thing that you did or you learned, and whatever the idea that you explored or whatever you were watching. Now, listen, I'm a victim myself. I catch myself doing this. But if you can't come up with quality things you've learned that you know could propel you to become who you want to become, then I would say those hours were not very fruitful. You really just wasted your time. Okay. But anyway, I didn't want to make this too much. This is a rant that I want to talk about the devil because he's always there. Even right now, when I'm supposed to make this video, right? He's always like, Sam, you could do it later. Sam, you could do it later. And you just, if you allow yourself for a moment, it's going to invade your mind. And this is why you have to guard the mind so you can think better thoughts. I know a lot of people say it's hard for you to control. It is hard to control your thoughts, but I think when you have ideas of what you want to do throughout the day as a result of your future self, it really allows you to focus a lot more, right? So this time block right now is video time. Like I'm doing a video. And so whatever is going on in my life, that area of my life is shut off. That I'm not aware of anything right now besides this damn phone that's in front of me and talking about exactly what I wanted to do. Guard your mind, all right? Do not be pulled finding yourself watching every damn fight that goes on TV. You don't have to see every, again, I'm not coming at anyone. I just want to make that very clear that if you don't guard your mind, there is a voice that always wants to make sure you make the wrong choice. And if you cost your future self a bill, you're going to have to pay that. You better make sure you got some money. All right, y'all, click the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment below. If I say anything that resonated with you or if I said some book, let me know in the comment below. Listen, we are about to go a long way. I'm excited for the new journey. For those of you all that had time and really took the time to be watching the podcast episodes, don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. We got an episode. Okay, relax. All right. I know I've been Have I been slipping off? Yes, I have. All right, I'm talking too much. Yo, get out of here. Find a way to do what you're supposed to do. Guard your mind. And when you guard your mind, you become more alert. Okay? Right now, I'm guarding my mind. So whoever got me, I'm sorry. Do not disturb. Love you all. I'll catch you in the next episode.